Hello and welcome to OTP. We are in the final stages of the World Cup. There is only one game left, the biggest game of the entire cup. This will decide who will be called as the champion over the next 4 years. Well, not exactly, because there's always the T20 champion and the WTC champion. But every once in a while, when they play one days, they'll remember that the champion team is either Australia or India. My name is Aditya, and with me I have Umesh and Sid. We will be talking about cricket. Hello, everyone.
Hello. We'll be talking about a very crucial stage, the most crucial stage, and the final stage of the World Cup.
Yes, we will be. And for this episode, first of all, it's good to be in person with all of you.
Yeah.
Finally, we're doing this.
First time.
Our commitment to the show is increasing day by day.
Our commitment for sure. I don't know about our listeners' commitment though. Are you guys listening to this?
आपको मजा आ रहा है? So, today's episode has been divided into two parts. Number one is how do you beat India? And number two is how do you beat Australia? So, in the first half, you are the Australian think tank. You are Steve Smith if you want. You are Pat Cummins if you want. How do you stop India? Say India is batting first. Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill have walked out. How do you stop them? Sid.
Okay, so I think what India's done very crucially in the power play is capitalize on the power play. And Rohit Sharma is, he's making your 45, 50, 60 runs in your power play and by himself. And then the Shubman Gill who catches up. And which is very crucial because it removes a lot of burden off the shoulders for the middle order batters. So I think if you dismiss Rohit Sharma, you're saving yourself a lot of you're reducing the run rate. Yeah, so that, and of course your anchors are Kohli and Rahul, who stick around and then they build their innings and they go all out in the end. So that is one factor if they dismiss one of them. I mean, you have to break that batting down. That's the only way to do it. And Australia, last match we saw power play wickets from Australia, which we haven't seen as often in the World Cup, which is a good thing for them. So if they manage that, good for them. Spinners, I don't know, Zampa, he's not really sticking. He's taking wickets in some of the matches, but he's also very expensive.
I think they'll allow him to be expensive. As long as he takes 4 wickets, they'll be like, tu go for 100, it's okay.
Yeah, but then now you have Maxwell. Travis Head yesterday was insane. So I think your opener is a very good spinner. Maxwell is a good arm bowler. Both are arm bowlers. Travis Head were getting to spin it a lot. So yeah, I think they can just take Stoinis or Cameron Green instead of Zampa.
You are supposed to be Pat Cummins, not destroy Pat Cummins.
So then again, yesterday's match was at Eden Gardens. This finals is at Ahmedabad. So there's a huge difference in the pitch as well. So I'm not too sure about the suggestions right now. But how Australia could plan and defeat India? First of all, I don't think they can. But if they really want to,
yeah, you are Pat Cummins right now. You have to think about it.
That's what I'm saying. The timeout, dude. Lock the locker room.
Yeah.
It's anyways 120 steps from coming down from the pavilion.
Just stop them somewhere in between. Offer vada pav again to Rohit Sharma.
Or tackle them like rugby style while they're coming back.
Yeah, Australia is really good at rugby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they could try that. That option to stop our batsmen to come.
Or infest the field with kangaroos.
Yeah.
That might be a bit difficult considering.
So we already have penguins here in India. Kangaroos is taking it too long.
Time,
so
and cheetahs also. I mean, we have done that. So maybe kangaroos.
Exactly.
Funny thing about this Indian batting lineup, it's scarily good. And if you had to make a list of all batters across the history of ODI cricket who have scored minimum of 2,000 runs, this is the benchmark. Throughout the history of cricket, ODI cricket, people who have scored more than 200 runs, and if you had to place them by average, Indian top 5 batters will be in top 15.
They will.
Of course, yeah.
Shubman Gill has the best batting average of all time. He's 60 plus. Number 2 is this guy called Kohli. He has his days whenever India plays. And then there is Iyer. Then there is Rahul. Rahul is like the Ringo Star right now.
Yeah.
Any other band, he would have been the hero. But here he is the Ringo Star.
Yeah.
And finally, you have Rohit Sharma at 49 point something.
Yeah.
But his strength lies in destroying top bowlers.
See, what Rohit Sharma does is he makes sure that he destroys the confidence of the top bowlers of the opposing team. I mean, like, look at what he did to Trent Bolt.
Oh, that was merciless.
That was brutal,
He
dude.
walked down and he hit him for a 6.
मैं bowlers के career को खाऊंगा.
No, I mean, he'll just make sure that तेरा आज के दिन का confidence मैं खा लिया.
पूरा खा लिया.
Now you do what you can.
And Trent Bolt couldn't do anything in the final overs also.
Exactly.
So you ruin a confidence.
So about KL also. See, dude, many of the top run getters, including Virat Kohli, the captain of our team right now, Rohit Sharma, and few other team members probably will not play the next World Cup. Probably, I don't know. Looking at the fitness level, Virat could actually sail through. Yeah, I'm like, looking at his fitness, I don't know. I mean, like, that's his personal call. But I was coming to KL Rahul. What he's doing is he's actually making sure that he adapts to the requirement and the dedicated assignment that has been given to him by the team, be it keeping, full-time keeping, doing very good keeping. He's also called as a GPS of our team.
Yeah.
He is.
And he's too good at it. Look at the judgments that he suggested to Rohit Sharma about the reviews.
Correct.
Both the times he was about to agree when he said, no, don't do it, do it.
And he said it very calmly because everyone was so excited. He
Exactly.
said,
don't.
Yeah.
It's arm, don't do it. So he is just doing it properly, nicely. I obviously feel that he is going to be the next Indian captain if he continues with his current form of batting, and if he's going to be that good at his keeping, which will probably keep on improving if it becomes our full-time wicket keeper. Probably not, but because few of the team members probably will retire. Pant, I don't think. Pant probably will be part of T20. Because, see, dude, abhi he's in recovery stage. Then he's got to be proper fit and to get qualified for the international cricket team.
He'll play test for sure.
Like, he was so good in test.
Yeah, he's the best.
Anyways, I have one bit which about like how good this team is. The first semi-final when KL Rahul came to bat, there were 8 overs left. I was like, fuck. They should have sent Surya.
Same.
And I was like, yaar, this is perfect, tailor-made for him. This is his T20 moment.
And it's
Wankhede. He knows Wankhede. He has done it for Mumbai. He can do it. And they sent Rahul. And I was like, oh, he's going to... Like, he can't do it as well as Sky. He scored at a strike rate of 200. What else can you ask for? Okay. So, somehow take wickets up front. Okay, can be done. Like, I think Stark, Hazelwood can do it. But can they control middle overs?
See, the last match was played in Eden Gardens and the ball was doing a lot. Ahmedabad is not going to do that much compared to Eden Gardens. Also, like, the South African batters came under a lot of pressure after Babuma's wicket because they were very desperate to score. They were getting stuck. Vanderson made 6
Babuma's wicket?
Yeah.
Does that even matter?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, dude, that guy is something different. Babuma, sorry. I mean, like, I'm
team Babuma.
Like one of the memes says, zero attitude, zero tattoos, zero ego, zero jealousy, zero contribution.
He just had a bad World Cup.
mean,
it's like Babar Azam. He's still King Babar in some corners of the world.
Bobsy.
Karachi.
Bobsy.
That's like, dude, really. I mean, even if he comes at number 10, it doesn't matter right now.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
He's the highest scorer in ODIs this year. But anyway, for South Africa, you take early wickets. Let's say Hazelwood, Stark, do it. You get Sharma, you get Shubman, maybe get Kohli, you get lucky. But can you sustain it in the middle overs? Can Zampa, you think Shreyas Iyer, who averages 90 against spin, can't take down Zampa or at least just milk Zampa?
That's exactly what I'm saying. See, I'll tell you, Australia so far, okay, we're talking about the bowling. I don't know, Pat Cummins hasn't been as effective in this World Cup as a bowler, but as a batter, he's been very good. And that's what Australia has been very unpredictable at. They lose 5-6 wickets.
But they still hold on.
You should have seen the series before the World Cup started, the Australian series. Sean Abbott played a very good innings. Now Glenn Maxwell, then you have all your tail enders are playing much better than your first 5-6 batters. Unless like the first 5 batters get going. So they need to have a good day, basically. Like you need to have Mitch Marsh or someone just go all out.
Actually, that's a good thing about Australia. They have a lot of bowling options. They have Zampa and the 3 pacers, then they have Maxwell and they have Head, they have Mitchell Marsh also.
Mitchell Marsh, yeah. He's a proper all-rounder.
Yeah.
Also, the first match that we played with Australia, obviously they hardly made it like from 199 to 200.
Yeah, 199, yeah.
Shami wasn't there.
Yeah.
That was the second thing I was coming to. Like, What if India bowls first? How do you survive that?
How does Australia survive that? I don't think they'll have. See, I'll tell you, Australia is a very good player of pace. The pitch isn't doing as much, so I think they will enjoy playing there. Generally, as like batters being batters, there'll be pace. Ball may or may not come onto the ball. But if you see the match against Pakistan was held in Ahmedabad, and Indian bowlers literally squeezed wickets on that pitch. They squeezed wickets. The Babar Azam wicket, the Mohammad Rizwan wicket. But you also got to know that Shami plays for GT. Ahmedabad is kind of his home ground for the past 2-3 years, because in India, nothing is your home ground until you're part of that regional team. Everyone says home ground, but it's a home ground for one person. But whatever. So Shubman Gill and Shami, I'm looking for my prospects. I mean, Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Iyer, Rahul, Iyer, very consistent batters.
Bumrah.
They're going to play. Jaddu is going to be very interesting for me.
Big ground, right? Lots of areas to cover.
Jaddu, run. Jaddu, run. Bowling. Kuldeep might be targeted because the ball isn't going to do much. But he can make anything happen. So, yeah.
Even in this previous game, he bowled in one of the, in the semi-final, he bowled in one of the easiest portions to bat.
Yeah.
When Mitchell and Williamson were going well. But he still came under 60 runs in over, 60 runs for his spell.
It requires a lot of guts. You were bowling the 44th over. Like, I would never send a leg spinner. I mean,
and against somebody, against a partnership who's made like almost 200 run partnership.
They made 200, above 200.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But again, the match is at Narendra Modi Stadium. And I feel, again, the Shami factor will come in play if we're bowling first, even if we're bowling second. Because during IPL also, Shami did very well
He did.
At Narendra Modi Stadium. He took, I think, 4 wickets or something.
4 wickets. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what, like, I think how India's bowlers are working. Like, Bumrah bowls, he puts a lot of pressure on the batter. The batters have to target other pacers.
Bumrah took 4 wickets in the first match that we played against Australia.
Correct. So, you can't target Bumrah as such because he's just generally very, very consistent. He's probably one of the best bowlers. And then try to target Siraj or Shami. Now, Shami, in that way of targeting Shami, he ends up taking a lot of wickets because you cannot target Shami. He never misses his line and length.
There is this cricket fan and a stand-up comic called Andy Zaltzman. Actually, him and John Oliver used to do a podcast called Bugle.
Oh, okay.
They stopped like 5-6 years ago.
I know.
Really funny guy.
Yeah.
He put a tweet out after India's game that day when Shami took 7. Said, Shami, the first bowler to take 4 World Cup 5 hours, which is incredible in itself, right?
Unreal.
3 in 6 innings in this tournament. Again, amazing. But this is the part which sold it for me. He has taken as many 5-4s in this World Cup as Bob Willis, Ian Botham, Imran Khan, Malcolm Marshall, Kapil Dev, Ravi Ashwin and Shane Warne have in their entire ODI careers combined.
No way.
992 innings where these guys haven't been able to take 3 5-wicket hauls, and this guy's done it in one World Cup.
Ridiculous.
Man, look at the names. It's Bob Willis, Ian Botham, Imran, Malcolm Marshall, Kapil Dev, Ravi Ashwin, Shane Warne.
And Shane Warne, I don't know.
This year's World Cup best bowling figures made in top 5, top 3 are Shamis.
Shami only.
Wow, really? And I think there's a Jaddu somewhere, right?
No, don't Jaddu. There is 3 of Shamis. One is Jadeja, then Jadeja ka ek.
Afridi, Shine Afridi. 5 for 80 or something.
Okay, so now let's move to the second bit. If you are India, how do you ensure Australia does not go through? Say if you're batting, Australia is batting. David Warner, Mitch Marsh, what do you do?
India's strategies are very complex. Because they're not always like head first, face first into the thing. They're always like they know where to be cautious. They know where to be attacking. That is one thing with India. So in Ahmedabad, like I don't know. Obviously, one of the bowlers are going to be targeted. They are aware of that.
You think that's going to be Kuldeep? Most likely.
Might be. I'm saying
or Siraj.
Condition-wise, it's going to be Kuldeep. 100% Siraj, because Siraj is someone who targets and attacks. So if he attacks, it doesn't work. They're going to target him only, like it happened last match also. But he started bowling like really well
cross
towards the end. Yeah, cross seam. So it's going to be very interesting. Like I genuinely want to see like what approach.
What do you think? If Australia bats first, do you think they'll do something special, or do you think Indians will do something special?
I genuinely think that it could be an easy win for India. I mean, like not because I love India and this and that. That's there. Obviously, I do love India.
I hate Aussies also.
No, dude. I mean, like seriously. See, there was a time when bowlers used to be scared to bowl against Australian openers, middle order. They were really tough to get wicket. Like you have to work really hard to get their wickets. Australia has come back in form. They have won eight matches in a row, and all that is there. However, if Warner doesn't play, if Mitchell Marks doesn't fire, they won't reach beyond like 300, 350.
They won't because also Smith and Labuschagne aren't.
They take time.
They take a lot of time. Their anchor.
By the way, can we take a moment to talk about Kurtze? 7-over spell in a semi-final and brilliant.
I think probably one of the best spells I've seen in the World Cup.
I get goosebumps. Like the spell of the tournament.
Coetzee looks like he's from a video game. Okay, with this whole headband and everything. He's like he's come from like Tekken or something. And I'm like, yo, full rampage mode on.
Oh.
And he was just, he was magical. Like he was like Houdini because I don't know what he was bowling. It was really smart, like in terms of
7-over spell in India in this heat in Kolkata, and pace is still there. Like he touched 150, right?
Yeah. He touched. He was 115 2 overs almost.
9 overs. No, he bowled 9 overs.
9 overs. Yeah.
7 on the trot.
7 on the trot.
Yeah. So India. By the way, just another fun exercise that I want to do. Last time India-Australia played in a final was, of course, 2003.
Yeah. That was terrible loss.
We're talking about batting lineups, right? Like how India's batting lineup is so good. Let me just take you through the Australian batting lineup of that year.
Sure.
Adam Gilchrist, number 1. Scored a 57 of 48, 118 strike rate.
Okay.
Matthew Hayden scored a 37 of 54, 68 strike rate. Then came Ricky Ponting, 140 of 121, and Damien Martin, 88 of 84, and they got 359. Darren Lehman didn't come to bat. Michael Bevan didn't come to bat. Andrew Simons didn't come to bat. And then there was Brad Hogg, Andy Bickle, Brett Lee, Glenn McGrath.
So apart from Brett Lee and Glenn McGrath, everyone could hit a 6.
I have seen Andy Bickle win a World Cup game with the bat. I've seen Andy Bickle do it. He won a World Cup game with the bat against New Zealand. उसने कुछ 60-70 रन बनाया. I've seen him do that. Imagine Andrew Simons is coming at number 7.
Yeah.
This guy could play test cricket, proper test cricket.
That's what I'm saying, like it's a fearful batting line in Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, David Warner has come back in form and all. That's there. I mean, like, but I don't know. I mean, like, because our guys have played against him during IPL a lot. They know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And our bowlers were Zahir, Srinath, Nehra, Harbhajan, Sehwag, Tendulkar. Dinesh Mongia bowled 7 overs that day.
Our KL is the new Rahul Dravid, no?
Correct.
And Indian batting में Sachin, Sehwag, Ganguly, the top 3. Kaif at number 4, who went third ball pe, caught Gilchrist bowled McGrath. So you know how the ball was, what happened. Then Rahul Dravid, Yuvraj Singh, Mongia. Okay, India also had a decently long batting lineup. Then Harbhajan, Zahir and Srinath. And we lost by
Bhayankar.
125 runs.
Bhayankar hara tha.
125.
Yeah, it isn't as bad, but I think it was the first time our generation saw India in a final. So maybe that's why. And plus that we could only take 2 wickets of Aussies. You think we can, or Indian team can inflict such scars on current Aussie teenagers?
Why not? I mean, like, I don't have any doubt. See, obviously on that day of the game, whichever team plays better game will win. That's there. But I don't think there is any doubt in my head that we cannot beat Australia.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's quite clear India has everything it takes as of now.
Right now we have everything. Everything is there in our team. Every aspect is covered in terms of the requirement for a team to win a World Cup.
Yeah.
If we perform that day, we will win. I mean, like, that's about it.
I think someone had said it on this show only. Like, the only way to beat India is to make a best of the world team.
Yeah.
See, dude, De Kock, unfortunately, he tried to hit Josh Hazelwood and like...
Stark and Hazelwood were just having...
they were having a really good time. So nicely they bowled the first spell, obviously. Then David Miller treated them very nicely.
Oh, wow. David Miller was superb.
I think if Australia wins, it will be the end of ODI cricket. Everyone will get tired. Like, you won 6 World Cups.
Yeah, like you are Brazil, stay as Brazil, don't cross the World Cup.
If India wins, it will live for 4 more years because Star Sports will not let anyone forget that India is the World Cup.
If India wins, it is going to be all about India and Kohli, right?
Who I shall not name. It's going to be about someone else who I shall not name.
Why you can name that person?
No, I don't want to.
Is he a son of someone not famous?
I mean, that's a lot of people in India. They're sons of someone not famous. Like, the percentage of famous people in the country are less. So, yeah, that is there. And on that note, we are wrapping up this episode of OTP. Sid, say bye.
Bye.
Umesh, say bye.
Bye, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday World Cup final.
Yeah. Hope you all are rooting for India.
Ajit, you can shout bye.
Bye.
And that's all for today. See you.
Thank you,
on
guys.
Monday
One day.
or Tuesday. Let's see. If India wins, then maybe Tuesday. If India doesn't, then maybe Monday itself. Fair enough. All right. See you. And that's all for today's episode.
Let's celebrate on Sunday.